EOC chief wading to row over mainland migrants, calls to end curbs on baby milk powder formula, and another tragedy involving migrants' boat near Italy. Good evening. The head of the Equal Opportunities Commission, York Chow, has condemned a recent petition signed by a number of lawmakers and members of the public. As Evelina Long reports, he says it discriminates against mainlanders. In the heated debate over Hong Kong becoming a market for mainland shoppers, the head of the Retail Management Association has called on people not to forget free trade is what makes the city outstanding. Diane To reports. Secretary for Education Eddie Ng denies that measures unveiled by the government yesterday to fight a shortage of kindergarten places came too late. Vicky Kung has that story. Turning overseas now, at least 34 people drowned and 206 were rescued when a boat overloaded with refugees capsized off the coast of Italy yesterday. As Alan Buckney reports, it's the second time in a little more than a week there's been a major shipwreck involving migrants trying to reach Italy or Malta from the north of Africa. Strong winds and heavy rains are pounding India's eastern seaboard as the area braces for cyclone Phailin. Packing winds of more than 220 kilometers an hour, it's one of the most powerful storms ever to hit India. Some 600,000 people have been evacuated from the coast to higher ground. Storm surge, a giant wall of water that a cyclone blasts ashore, is a big killer in these storms. Meteorologists are holding hope that Phailin hits while in a weakened state. But even if it does, it's forecast to be large and deadly. In the Philippines, at least 5 people are dead as Typhoon Nari lashed the country. Some villages in the northern provinces of Bulacan and Pampanga were submerged in floodwaters, affecting about 60,000 people. The United States has just 5 days to solve the government's debt woes to avoid a possible default. And from all signs, there's hope an agreement can be reached by the October 17th deadline, now that President Barack Obama and Republicans are negotiating. And back locally, there are growing concerns that more people are leaving Hong Kong than settling in the city. Zelachin tells us more about the brain drain. For more on that story, tune in to Money Magazine Sunday at 7 p.m. here on Pearl. And in sports, England moved closer to a spot in next year's World Cup after beating Montenegro 4-1 at Wembley. Jameson Wong has highlights. And finally, a look at the weather. It will be mainly cloudy with light rain patches overnight, sunny intervals tomorrow. Temperatures will range between 25 and 29 degrees. That's the news. Thanks for watching.